Hello, hello. It's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 27 here in Flooded Foothills, continuing on with our loads of medium logs. And we'll pick up as we go. A couple of things. Number one, I seem to be fighting some little lurgy in my throat, so you can probably hear a bit of raspiness there, and hopefully I won't choke too much while I'm recording. I may go on mute occasionally just to try to avoid that. And otherwise, I now have a new Blue Yeti microphone, so hopefully you'll hear a slightly better sound recording of my voice. Let's hope so. Okay, otherwise though, we're going to get stuck into it and continue on with our progress. Now you'll notice that there's a bunch of tasks going down the right side there. That's something to do with that's something to do with the newest update where we've just got the farming region, and it's obviously rebuilding all of its database of tasks. But we will push on. Alright, so I'm going to be heading down to Bill's house now, so I can drop off these two medium logs. And then once we've done that, we'll come back, load up two more, and head to Mr Stevenson's house, which is quite a lot more challenging. Now I'm hoping that I should be okay for fuel to get all the way down to Bill's house. But as I said, I've not done the logging contracts before ever, so it is possible I've misjudged. Ooh, mind that rock. Now to get down to Bill's house, we're just going to go straight down this main road. No messing about. And go past the farm, past the fuel station, and sort of cut through the back of the railway station over that wooden bridge, and drop off our two medium logs. So Bill's house is where we found the Chev Kodiak. Now I'm actually thinking I want to come up and over. Let's stick to the road. This is quite nasty going this way because it's muddy and we get a bit of angles and stuff gets in the way. But we should be okay. Real angles going on there. Might get ourselves bogged on that tree. That's okay because we have a tree right there. Now interestingly, attaching the winch now doesn't remove the menu, which it used to do. So you have to now close the menu before you can pull the winch. And I guarantee I will mess this up at least a few times. because you're so used to doing it the old way, where once you've connected the winch to the winch point, it would be gone. But, you know, it is what it is. We will try and get used to that. Yes, this is why I didn't really want to come this way. It's just very slow, but at least we're, well, unlikely to tip over. Yes, 2 loads of medium logs is a lot to pull. Two semi-trailers that we can eventually take with us. Right. Here's the Ford F750 waiting to head over to Big Salmon Peak. I'm actually going to move it because it's just a bit too much in the way. Put it back here to block that way off. To remember, never go down there. I may top up fuel on the way back if I need to. So that will be a useful spot to keep the Ford, just in case I do need to top up, because I reckon I will. is I knew there was a spot where you could cross the river other than just at the cabin zone, but I couldn't remember where it was. Now I've subsequently gone back and checked my notes, checked on Map Runner, and the spot to cross is actually more somewhere here. So that's where you can cross the river more successfully than where I tried. In fact, it might even be here. Yes, this is the spot, sorry, right here. So I can go across there, toddle, toddle, toddle across that way. And I will do that when I'm going to Mr Stevenson's house. Had to let go of that. Try again. Okay. And why don't we just hop into the driver's seat, because we haven't been in the driver's seat for quite a while. It's always nice to spend at least a little bit of time in the driver's seat. In this case, in the White Western Star. Now I have an option here of following the rail line, but that ain't going to happen. It is just way too scary. So we're going to go the slow and muddy way and hope that we've got enough fuel. And a bit of fun to do the crossing in the driver's seat, or at least to start it. Now, of course, if I tip over, then I'll be very annoyed and say, whose silly idea was that? I'm sort of guessing a bit where to go in the driver's seat. It's nowhere near as easy. I'm sort of aiming at the telegraph poles, figuring that that's more where I should be. We'll get between these fallen trees. I probably should winch a bit, actually. It's a little bit harder to winch when you're in driver's seat because you don't get to choose your winch spots as easily. They tend to do it more based on where you're looking, which is fine, but it means you can't winch from the centre of the truck like I like to do. Fight our way up onto the mud if we can. Can't see our trailer, so assuming it's still there. Yep, it's still there. Now I'm pretty sure as well that I've used all the fuel in the maintenance trailer at the railway station already, so I can't refuel from there. So I'm taking a bit of a risk, because basically I need to be able to make it back to the Ford. So to drop this cargo off and make it back to the Ford to refuel. I'm just watching that fuel usage at 16 and 18 litres a minute. Oh, I can watch the world go past. Slowly. Very cute. No idea what I'm winching on. Seems to be a good angle though. Okie doke. Just tested out my mute button. Hopefully that worked, as I had a coughing fit. Come on, pull up here. Okay, let's hop out. What the heck are we hitting? Something. Excuse me. I mean, seriously, what is going on here? What am I running over? Why is the truck looking like that? It does not make sense. Okay, so there's a rock there, right. But boy. That's a heck of a lean. Okay. Certainly earn your money doing the logging contracts. Nope. Yes, these underwater rocks are truly awful. You just can't see where they are. Get away from that rocky bit. Yeah, we are in a lot of trouble from a fuel perspective. This is just taking way too long. However, we have arrived. And what I'm going to do, because we really are out of fuel, or low on fuel, I'm going to steal some from the Kodiak. So I won't take all of its fuel, but I'll take a bit. Unfortunately, the maintenance trailer is empty. Okay, so we'll just take 75 litres. That should be enough to get us there. We'll do the reverse of what we did when we were bringing the Kodiak over. It's nice and steady. Whoa, 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 don't take that corner too tight. Just because we're really excited because we're nearly there. Here we go. One, two, yippee. So, 2 medium logs off. Now, how do I make the trailer want to go back the other way? Not really like that, I don't think. Oh well. I think we'll just about make it around there. I'm sorry about your fence. Rightio. So now we can head all the way back, up to the top, and load up 2 more medium logs, which we'll deliver to Mr Stevenson's house. At least going back should be a bit easier than coming over. Try and get up here and not get the trailer caught on the trees. Oh, I wonder if that was the tree stump I just ran over then. It certainly seemed a bit funny. Oh no, it might just be the tree fingers. Just trying to pull the back of the trail around a bit. Yes, you'll get to see my damage quite a lot now, because I'm not used to. I normally now would press triangle and that would activate the winch, whereas you have to press circle first. What am I on? Oh, it is a tree stumpy thing. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Right. Okay. Now we're good. And I know that this is super scary, but I'm gonna see if I can come back via the rail line. With a bit of luck, the trailer will act as a bit of a weight for me, a counterbalance. Don't go any more than that. In fact, here I might try and jump right off. This side. I'm actually going to... Oh yes, I'm smack into a rock. So although this is fiddly as everything, it's a lot quicker than taking the waterway. So I'm just hoping we can get over along here and over on the other side. Jump off. Nice. And I think this is where we cut through actually. Yep. A little bit nasty, but I think we'll be okay. There we go. So yeah, fiddly and annoying, but I think quite a bit quicker than if we'd gone via the waterway. Still got 54 litres, which will be enough for us to get back to the Ford. Not quite enough for us to get back to the Chev. That's all right. We'll get back to the Ford and just give ourselves another, I don't know, 50 litres or whatever. and aim a bit better. Yeah, yep, we've got to the Ford with 40 litres still, so that's good. We'll just take 75 from here. And keep on going up to the garage, past the garage. We're just starting to get a bit dark. So we're making some good progress now. It's definitely slow going here in flooded foothills. You don't get many easy paths to travel on. Still moving along. Now we'll sneak through the trees here. Just to avoid the muddy puddles. Hopefully not hit our trailer on that one too much. Just coming inside of that one. Continue back on. Yes, the deliveries to Mr Stevenson's house are going to be quite challenging. Now they were going to do them tomorrow. I won't get them done today, but hopefully we'll be able to load up and head down the main road anyway. But I'm actually going to do them as two discrete runs, because the White Western Star just cannot pull the medium trailer up that nasty climb that we have to go up, that we went up when we did the uphill delivery. So I will be being a bit sneaky and or prudent, and doing it in 2 runs on the truck. So, but that'll be part of tomorrow's adventure. Today we're just going to try and get back to the logging station and load up the 2 loads on the truck and trailer, because I don't want to be travelling up and back if I don't need to. So we'll just toddle on our way and hopefully fill completely up here at the Kodiak. Yes, even just pulling this trailer is difficult, even when it's empty. When it's full, doubly difficult. Okay, so we've still got quite a lot of fuel in the Chev's tank. So we'll switch the Chev refuel from its fuel tank into the White Western Star and continue on as we were. Some lights. Yeah, so we should happily now be able to use the GMC to load up our next 2 load of medium logs. We've done that a few times now, so should be okay. Okay, so nice and steady. We haven't had any trouble coming along here before, so I just don't want to rush and damage the truck anymore, because repair points are at a bit of a premium here. Missed that very nasty pothole. And coming down is much easier than coming back, because we're just coming downhill a bit here. Might need to winch. Just keeping on moving. Right. Here's the trusty GMC waiting to load us up again. Do a lap of the logging station so we can be facing the right way. Definitely easier to do the lap while you're unloaded than when you're loaded. A little bit too close. That's pretty good. Stop the engine. No, not on the truck, not on the trailer, on the loading platform. Rightio. So let's hop into the GMC. Start its engine. Get the crane going. Nope, just one. Let's see if we can do a pair this time. Yay. Nearly messed that up, didn't I? I think the second one's going to be too far to the back. Don't think that'll pack. Hey, yes, it does pack. All right, so we have packed the last medium logs we're going to load at the moment. The rest of them we'll do later on. Now I was toying with towing the GMC out as well, but I think we're asking a lot of the White Western Star to bring itself out with 2 medium log loads and bring out the GMC. That's a bit harsh. So we'll do that separately. Not sure if he's a big enough tree. No, he wasn't a big enough tree. Oh, got some big rocks getting in the way at the moment. Can't quite get the one I want. Oh, can't get the one I want anyway. It's weird. So we've managed to get out of here. I don't know, what is it? 1, 2, 3 times already? I think this is our 4th time out. So hopefully we'll make it. Those rocks are awful. Wrong way. Right, I think we're out. Cool. So I missed the big pothole, so now the next challenge is the rocky ledge. Getting onto the rocky ledge. Bad, not bad. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Just need to dance over these rocks without losing all momentum. Yay. That'll do. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. Just need one wheel to be able to grab. Yep, we've gone. That'll do. Oh, we've done very well. Daylight is just starting to peek over the horizon. So I've got a little bit of time yet. So we'll make it back to our Kodiak for a refuel. And then be able to continue on down the main road a little bit. We'll just steal the fuel straight out of the Kodiak. It can refuel itself. And we're going to run down to the cabin zone crossing. Now I'm going to be brave this time and try and go up and around the mud puddle. It could be disastrous, but hopefully not. I'm going to take the easier way by avoiding... Ooh, that was a quick turn. Yeah, so I'm going to run straight on up No. I'm going to go between those two trees. If I can. A little bit annoying. Right. So we're coming all the way up to the top and then following the road back down, which avoids the worst of the mud puddles. I think we might still have one muddy spot to have to push against, but we'll see. Yes, it's this spot here is a bit nasty, so we'll come to this side of it. Right. So I'm not sure if that was any quicker or better than pushing through the mud puddles, but anyway, we made it. Now here we are at the crossing zone. That looks pretty good. And I think we're close enough. Yep, 8:02. How about that for perfect timing? Okay, so there we go. There's our truck sitting there happily, looking like a good one. We'll pause there because that's pretty much the end of the day. Yeah, really good job today. We managed to deliver that load all the way down to Bill's house and got these two now ready to go to Mr Stevenson's. And where I'm going to go is straight down with just the truck, leaving the trailer here and drop off the first load. And then I'll come back and get the GMC, unload the trailer onto the truck and take it down and do the second load. But that'll be all the fun of tomorrow. So hopefully you'll join me then tomorrow as I continue on my adventures, and we'll finish off doing the medium logs in flooded foothills tomorrow. And then hopefully we might be almost ready to start heading over to Big Salmon Peak. So that would be good. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you join me again tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye.